was told he would never walk again.
Just so inspirational.
As I got better, I began to feel better. Every aspect of my life got better.
Get motivated.
Please welcome the one, the only, Mr. Richard Simmons!
Tell him your highest weight.
It was over 402 pounds.
If they can do it, so can you.
I was the kind of guy, hamburger was my favorite word.
Now I look at it like I'm not going to die.
Plus,
Please welcome star of CBS hit comedy Mike and Molly, Reno Wilson.
I kind of dropped 31 pounds.
no more excuses. It's the time for change with an all-new Doctors.
Doctor, give me the news.
Hello and welcome to the Doctors. Looking good, everyone. So I do have to ask, how many of you have kept your 2013 weight loss resolutions? We got a few hands up there.
Okay.
Very proud of you and you.
Yeah.
But you know what? I have to also ask who slipped back into their old habits. So what's so funny when I ask the first question?
There's somebody honest.
The first question, who's kept their resolutions? It's one of these. And when it's who hasn't, it's
Like,
well, that's why today we're featuring the best weight loss tips for 2013 from some inspiring guests and a celeb fitness guru who might get you back on track. They've all battled the bulge, but they've also said sayonara to their saddlebags and can now proudly say, I used to be overweight.
Like me, I used to be overweight, but I lost 45 pounds. Check this out. I used to be carrying this around with me. I called it my toxic waste. But finally, I did something about it, got rid of it, so I'm going to say goodbye to this stuff forever.
Yay!
And you know what? Everyone on the show today who's dropped pounds like Dr. Sears, they're going to get to add those old pounds to our been there, lost that success tower. And Dr. Sears, because today's about tips, what did you do? What was your number one tip?
You know, everybody's got to find out what works for them. For me, it was tapping into my competitive spirit. I'm a real competitor. I turned my weight loss into a game or a challenge. I joined a cycling team, and I joined a triathlon club, and that kind of motivated me to do things like my half Ironman, which really whipped me into shape.
And now you just look at this
There's-
beautiful neckline.
I think
Exactly.
you look like a full Iron Man.
Oh, thank you.
Hey, you were,
Thank you.
you were buff.
You know, making weight loss fun, that's the best mindset for success. In fact, we have a primetime sitcom star back in our green room along with his fitness buddies. So who would like to have a good time spinning with this primetime star?
Can
Anyone
I go
go
back?
last?
I want to go.
We don't care.
No, we're going on. How about you in the second row? Yep, and in the first row. Why don't you two go backstage and get your spin on and have a good time?
All right.
Making the decision to kickstart their fitness right now. We're going to reveal who that celebrity is in just a bit. But first, meet a man who has made weight loss dreams come true for thousands of people with his unparalleled personality and sense of humor. He's maintained his own 123-pound weight loss for over 40 years. Please welcome the one, the only, Mr. Richard Simmons! It's like making a deposit at the bank.
It looks like my hair, doesn't it? Hi, doctor.
Richard.
Sit down. You know, I looked a lot like Dr. Travis before I was hit by a Sara Lee truck.
And Richard, you know what?
No, what do you want, Travis? You know what, Dick?
Yeah, what do you say?
What do you say?
What do you say,
What do you
Florgo?
say, Richard? What do you say we talk about your 40 years of weight loss?
Right.
40 years!
40 years.
Well, like men
That's awesome.
Yeah.
What in the world? What's your 40?
Because I have about $40 worth of makeup on. And I have enough makeup for 7 stewardesses. May I get you something to drink?
All right, so let's focus, because I think one of the big messages that you bring, and let's not laugh about this, because a lot of people will use laughter to hide some deep insecurities. You say a lot of it's about loving yourself.
It's all about worth. You know, you have low self-worth. Someone told you in 5th grade you were ugly, or a mother said she wished she would have never had you. People can be cruel because they're mixed up too. So you keep these things like squirrels keep nuts. And the voices are on like a recording, and you're no good, you'll never get married, you're not worth it, you're stupid, you're ugly. And they're on this reel in our mind, and the reel goes on and on. You have to take the imaginary pair of scissors and cut the reel, and then build up your self-esteem.
And so Richard has exercises in terms of building your self-esteem. And Richard, we actually have someone in our audience here today who I think could benefit from something like this. She wants to start her weight loss journey, but has a few mental hurdles in her way. And Siobhan, go ahead and raise your hand for us and tell us your story.
My name is Siobhan, and I am 200 plus pounds.
How much?
205 pounds. And I need help losing weight. I'm on an emotional roller coaster.
Why?
Because I won't do like certain things. I won't go shopping. I won't go to social events.
You're telling me, because you're a very pretty lady, your makeup's pretty and your hair's pretty, so
Thank
you're
you.
telling me, are you married?
Yes, I am married.
Are you in love with him?
I am.
Is he in love with you?
Yes, he is.
Do you have children?
I have 2 boys.
And you're telling me that you won't go to a party because of your weight?
I won't.
I don't get it.
I can't just bring myself.
What does your
to it.
husband say when you won't go to a party because of your weight?
Sometimes I don't tell him, but he'd be like, "You're beautiful. You're
Do you
not
not think
fat."
you're pretty?
I don't think I'm pretty.
Let me ask you, and don't sugarcoat it.
Okay.
Do you think that's a pretty lady?
Yes.
Yes.
Absolutely.
You're never going to be as pretty as me. Can I bring her up?
Absolutely. Yes.
You know, and I obviously concur with everything Richard said, but the most important thing, when we talk about loving yourself, I think what I'd love to do with you is help inspire you a little bit, because we have some people who are here today who've been on their own journey, who have overcome their own self-doubt.
Mm-hmm.
Would you be willing for us to share some of those stories with you?
Yes.
I'd like everyone to welcome David. David lost 161 pounds. Says switching to sparkling water helped him cut out the soda. This worked for David. It can work for us. David, come on out. David, come over here, and I want you to living proof. 161 pounds.
All right.
That is amazing.
Now, David, people are gonna say, "Oh, there's no way a simple change like going from soda to sparkling water can start a change," but it did for you.
Yeah, you know, it's just finding one simple thing a day that you can do, and making a switch like that, or swapping out a dessert for a piece of fruit. It's just taking a step to do something, and then once you make that a habit, you can start building on
Do you
it.
see his before photo? Tell him your highest weight.
It was over 400. It was about 402 pounds.
Wow.
And next, Joann, she's lost 100 pounds and says you can't expect to lose all your weight in just the first week. So what's the good word, Joann? So Joann, I think your message is that it's not a sprint, right?
Right. Richard suggested 5 pounds a month And that may not seem like a lot, but 5 pounds a month added up to 100 pounds in less than 2 years, and now it's gone.
Look at you.
Nice. So next we have Lori. She lost 40 pounds. What worked for her? Celebrating every pound with a non-food treat. That's awesome. Lori, come on out. Each pound you go out and celebrate, but not by eating food.
Never.
What sort of things would you do?
Go out with friends. I love shopping for makeup now. Love shopping for clothes.
And you know, your highest weight, if you can see the picture, was
165.
165. Okay, now you're going, oh, that's not bad, 165. What do you weigh today?
125.
125.
And last but not least, we want to welcome sisters Iris and Marcia. Woo! Iris lost a whopping 125 pounds and Marcia lost 107 pounds. Come on out and share your weight. Both look fantastic. Did you do it together, or?
Thank you. We've done it together forever, but it finally clicked, and she did it before, and then I caught up.
And so, Shavonna, back to you. Do you believe now?
What
I
did these
do
stories do
believe
for you? Tell me.
they
What would you say to these success stories?
You guys inspire me so much to get started, to get pumping and going. I'm ready.
Well, and thank you all for sharing your tips. Richard, thank you for all your motivation. And you're actually going to be able to hear Richard's song as well as his tips to motivate Shavonna as well as you after the break.
Coming up, Richard Simmons has a plan, and wait till you hear what it means for you.
This guy, no lie, is one of the greatest people that God has ever created.
And later, one man's incredible journey from obese and bedridden to fit with endless capabilities.
As I got better, I began to feel better. Every aspect of my life got better.
That's later. Feel great. Feel fit. Feel again. With the doctor's Feel Good February.
Oh, hello.
The only thing you should expect today is the unexpected.
Stories that inspire.
He had no legs, no family, and no real understanding of life outside that orphanage's walls.
This was the plan for my life, and I would be his mom, and we would walk the road together.
Stories that amaze.
They said he would never be able to speak, certainly never be able to kiss his daughter. Please welcome the first recipient to receive a full face transplant in the U.S., Dallas Reed.
Stories that change the field of medicine.
She's coming in today so we can activate her implant. This will be the first time she's heard in 15 years.
Mom, did you hear me?
Yes. Yeah, with you too.
One show that will have you feeling it all.
Feel my forehead? Feel how sweaty I am?
Medical mysteries.
I got a totally intelligent kid. He's entombed in that little body that he can't tell what to do.
Medical challenges.
We had about 4 hours a week when the blood flow in the phase, and we were getting very, very close to the point where the phase would no longer be alive.
Medical miracles.
These are truly bionic legs.
Oh, yeah. I can jump.
Can you show us?
Yeah. Got swing little legs, dude.
What an inspiration you are. You've beaten all the odds.
Wake up to a better day with the Cron 4 Morning News. Mark, Dari, and James give you 6 hours of the freshest news. Erica has your latest forecast. Plus George Rask, king of the commute. Wake up with the Cron 4 Morning News. Weekdays starting at 4.
Hi, I'm Amy Brinkman, a matchmaker with It's Just Lunch. We've been specializing in setting up fun first dates for over 20 years. A first date is all about making a great first impression. All of my clients tell me what you wear and how you present yourself matters a whole lot. So here are some tips to dress for success on your first date. Women, wear something fun and feminine, but never anything too tight or revealing. On the flip side, don't wear what you would wear to a board meeting. It's too stuffy and boring. Dresses and skirts have been tried and true perennials for catching a man's eye. There's no need to change that recipe. Men, the key is to dress like a man and not a boy. No shorts, sneakers, or sweats. Step it up. Be clean shaven. Wear a collared shirt. Teens are fine as long as they are clean and free of any tears. But remember, neatly pressed slacks will always win more points. To find out how It's Just Lunch can set you up on a fun first date, call us at 415-989-9500.
Sleep Train has your ticket to Tempur-Pedic. Experience the pressure-relieving comfort of Tempur-Pedic and sleep risk-free with Sleep Train's 100-day money-back guarantee. Get 36 months interest-free financing, no down and no interest for 3 years. Plus, get free same-day delivery. Sleep Train's 100-day money-back guarantee, interest-free financing, and free delivery. That's the ticket. Sleep Train's ticket to Tempur-Pedic is on now. Sleep Train, your ticket to a better night's sleep.
Did I get a little nervous?
It's okay. So why is Heal different?
It was the short program that caught my attention. I really wanted to hurry up, get my education, and get out to the workforce. You can't get a job, good pay, without an education. The instructors were wonderful. The intimidation wasn't there. It made you feel like a professional. I got confidence. I got a good job. I got the technical skills that I needed. So thanks, Healed, for jumpstarting my career. Get in, get out, and get ahead.
Call Healed College now. 1-888-725-1391. And visit Healed College's open house.
All new Dr. Phil.
Did you teach your daughter to purge?
I didn't teach my daughter that.
A mother in denial.
I did tell her to stick her finger down her throat. I'm not going to sit here and say I didn't.
But you already did sit here and say you did.
Dr. Phil, today at 4 on Cron 4.
Today we're giving you the best weight loss tips for 2013 and celebrating weight loss success stories who, through hard work and dedication, can now proudly state, I used to be overweight. And the one and only Richard Simmons is here, and we have a little surprise of our own for Richard. The last time he was here, he motivated a guest who needed a little jump start.
How old are you, Deshaun?
I'm 26.
And how much do you weigh?
280.
You, right now, are committing a term called body suicide. Listen very carefully. When we don't take care of ourselves, we slowly die. So every time you overeat, every time you get a little lazy and not work out, you are committing body suicide. And this is your only body. And you have to take care of it for the rest of your life, because no one can do it for you. Do you understand that?
Well, that was Deshaun. He actually has a message for you, Richard. Take a look.
I'm Deshaun Watkins, and Richard Simmons helped me lose 45 pounds. Since losing weight, my clothes have been falling off like crazy. I went from a size 46 in jeans to a 36 now. I feel so much more healthy. I can sleep better, I can breathe better, and I feel incredible. Richard, from the bottom of my heart, I would like to thank you for helping me lose the weight, for opening up your class to me, emailing me, checking on me. I love you, Richard, and keep doing what you're doing. You're the greatest.
And Deshaun just happens to be in the house. Deshaun, come on
I want to thank you, Richard, from the bottom of my heart, because you really showed me self-worth, and my whole attitude has changed because of you. I mean, for real, because I was the kind of guy, hamburger was my favorite word. You know, so, you know, now I look at it like, you know, I'm not going to die. And, you know, Richard is really that kind of guy who sees past your current state, and he sees the inner you. And this guy, no lie, is one of the greatest people that God has ever created.
Deshaun, because I know Richard won't take credit for this, but what's the biggest tip you've learned from working with Richard and just learning how to battle this?
I mean, it's a lot of stuff that you hear over and over, but what Richard does is so different. Like, Richard would tell you straight up, like, when you wake up in the morning, it's not about you. That's the first thing. Like, it's about making other people's lives better. Not just about losing weight. It's deeper than just losing weight. It's like, when you get up in the morning, make somebody smile, make somebody laugh. Like, don't be afraid to be a clown, because somebody else needs that. And when it comes down to weight loss, it's not just about you feeling good, but people are watching you. And when they see that you're slimming and you're feeling better, everyone else wants to do that.
And proof positive that what goes around comes around, because Richard taught you. Now you're teaching other people out there that it's so very possible. Something's missing from the been there, lost that table, Deshaun.